So the Golden State Warriors have now taken a commanding 2-0 lead in the conference finals against the Dallas Mavericks. And after game one's performance where they beat the Mavs by 25 points, in game two in the first half, the Warriors were down as much as by 19 points, but were still able to rally back in the second half and win in convincing fashion. So without further ado in this video, I'm going to be detailing to you guys how the Warriors' free-flowing offense have been destroying the Mavs' defensive scheme, and also talking about how their defense is forcing the Mavs in tough positions that they just can't recover from. So before I get into it, make sure you guys like the video, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to keep you guys posted, and let's get right into it. Now, let's talk about the Warriors' defense, because all regular season, they were the #1 defensive team in the NBA, even with their best defender in Draymond Green, who missed a ton of games this year. They still managed to finish first in defensive rating in the NBA. And one of their biggest tests they would have to face in the conference finals was going to have to make a successful game plan for one of the best players in the NBA, and Luka Doncic. And in game one, they actually did a very splendid job on Luka, holding him to 20 points and shooting 33% from the field. And what the Warriors were doing on offense to really hinder what Luka was doing best in the pick and roll, they kept hard hedging instead of just giving up the switches, particularly whenever Poole or Steph Curry was involved. And most of the time you can see it looks like they were just going to switch, but instead they would just tag Luka Doncic and then quickly try to relocate back to whoever they were guarding. And this defensive scheme is very good because it's first not allowing Luka to get his preferable switches, and the Warriors players are very quick enough to recover on their mans, so they're not really giving a wide open three as well. But also, I do want to give a big shout outs to Andrew Wiggins, because he's doing a far better job on Luka than even I expected. Even though Luka is far stronger than Wiggins, because of his length and his lateral quickness, he's able to contest and make Luka's shots tough to make. Like here, Wiggins is taking Luka full court and he's completely walling off the right, giving him the left. And as Luka's going left, you can see Curry fake like he's going to help. And as Luka is passing this out of the air, Wiggins gets a very good deflection on the ball, and the Warriors go all the way in the fast break. But I'll have to be completely honest, some of these possessions that the Mavs had in game one, most of them resulted in open three-pointers that they just couldn't cash in. But it was the complete opposite in game two. In the first half, the Mavs made 15 out of their 27 three-pointers attempted. And in my opinion, most of them resulted in the same defensive schemes that benefited the Warriors in game one. Here, Luka's bringing the ball up the court. He gets a screen from Bullock, and here Curry is caught in no man's land, and Luka takes the easy step back for a three. Again, Luka gets a screen from Bullock, but he catches the ball so far that he passes it back to Luka, only to reset and set another screen for Luka. But here, Steph is completely stuck on Luka, and instead of just tagging him like he's been doing, he completely leaves Bullock for another open three. And this adjustment the Mavs made in game two was letting Bullock set like ghost screens and then having him flare for a three. It was giving the Warriors fits all first half, to the point where we were even seeing the Warriors implementing some zones, and that was just leading to even more defensive mishaps, and it was just letting the Mavs pile on with more threes. Well, that was until the third quarter, where Steve Kerr made a brilliant adjustment by switching Curry on Dorian Finney-Smith instead of having him stay on Bullock. Like here, Luka gets the ball up the court and he gets a screen from Finney-Smith, but Curry just stays on Finney, and then Luka gets another screen from Finney. Curry hard hedges here and he actually tags Luka, but once again he goes right back and looks for Finney-Smith. Again, Luka hunts for the mismatch, gets another screen from Finney-Smith, and as Luka is going to the teeth of the defense, he finds Bullock in wide open in the corner, and Clay gets a very good contest here to force a lucky miss. And here, Luka gets another screen for Finney Smith, but he finds himself with Draymond switched out to him, and Draymond gets a very good clean strip on Luka Doncic. And the reason why this adjustment that the Warriors made was working so flawlessly is because it was making Finney Smith more of a decision maker and putting him in spots that he probably shouldn't be in. And after the Mavs were having virtually no success hunting for Steph Curry, the Mavs decided to make a change and start attacking Hakeem Olajuwon. Wait. Wrong script, guys. wrong script. Oh, yeah. I meant Kevin Looney. Yeah, Kevin Looney. Nah, but on a serious note, Kevin Looney has been playing amazing in these 2 games in the conference finals. For a guy who hasn't scored 20 points since his freshman year in college, for him to come into this game probably not thinking that he was going to get as many shot attempts as he did, but still came out here and gave them more offense than they expected and was giving them very good defense, and especially on the perimeter. He dropped 21 points and 12 rebounds. Well, furthermore, this is also not recency bias at all, and I mean this sincerely, that Kevin Looney is a top 10 big man perimeter defender in the entire NBA, in my opinion. When you look back in those Houston Rockets series versus the Golden State Warriors, one of the main reasons for why the Warriors defense was so good is because they were allowing Kevin Looney to switch out onto the perimeter, and he was holding his own for most of the parts. And what made this Warriors so comfortable in these situations is that they would just outright switch Kevin Looney on Harden, and they'll just live with the situation. And some of the times, Kevin Looney was coming up with the win. Here, Looney switches out to Luka, and he does a good job taking away the right, funneling him to the left, where Klay Thompson is ready for any type of drive that Doncic is going to do. And here, Looney's basically daring Luka Doncic to do a step back, and he does, and Looney gets a very good contest that results in a brick from Luka. And here, Luka gets a screen, and Looney immediately switches out to Luka, and he's in a very good defensive stance right here, basically checkmating Luka right here. And Luka resorts to a very tough post mid-range shot that he misses. Even here in game 1, when he switched out to Dinwiddie, Looney does a good job staying put and keeps shading Dinwiddie right, where Draymond is ready for the help. Eventually, Dinwiddie drives right, throws the ball to the corner, and then we can see Draymond makes one hell of a play. And even though that play is mostly showing Draymond's ridiculous defense, it's also showing me how disciplined and how good Looney's defensive intelligence is for a guy that moves like the Tin Man and plays like he's 38 instead of 26. You gotta give him his kudos because he's legit one of the best perimeter bigs in the NBA. But to pivot to the Warriors offense, and man, there's a lot of things that I can say about this Warriors offense that I just can't fit all into this video. But to talk about the main things, and one of them was the dribble penetration and the points in the paint for game 2. The Warriors outscored the Mavs by points in the paint by 32 points, it being 60-32. And rewatching this game, that number sounds just about right if you saw how easy the Warriors were getting to the paint, specifically Jordan Poole and Steph Curry in the second half. Poole throws the pass to Curry, and he does like this shallow cut here that turns into a ball reversal. And as all this is happening on the top of the key, Andrew Wiggins is setting a pretty good ram screen here for Otto, and then he eventually sets Poole a screen, and Poole just has a wide open lane and only has one defender in his way in Maxi Kleber, but gets a ridiculous layup off. But looking back on this play, you can see Otto Porter makes a very intelligent play by acting like he was going to set a screen right, only to do it left, and it makes Luka get caught in no man's land because he's hard hedging right, but Poole's going left. Here, Looney sets an off-ball screen for Curry. Mavs instantly switches. Poole gets the ball now. Mavs instantly switches again, and Poole almost lost his footing here. And the Mavs are actually playing very good defense, but as soon as Klay gets the ball, he immediately attacks, explodes for a dunk. But the reason why this play fascinates me a lot is why I think the Mavs are going to have a very hard time to be able to beat this Warriors team in the next possible 4 out of the 5 games. Maxi Kleber is your best rim protector on your team, and when you're able to get on the perimeter and manage to blow by him, there's virtually no resistance in the paint. According to cleaningtheglass.com, opposing teams have shot 66.5% at the rim against the Mavs in the regular season, which would rank 23rd in the NBA. Here, Curry's dribbling out the clock in the end of the third quarter, and then he throws a very high pass to Wiggins, who quickly starts attacking the paint, and here Kleber is forced to help, which leaves Looney for an easy dunk to end the third quarter. Here, Curry actually gets 2 screens from Wiggins and Draymond, and as you can see, Kleber's all the way out on the perimeter, which means the backline rim protection is going to have to either be Luka or Finney Smith. And here, Curry just easily cruises by Brunson for the easy 2 points in the paint with no resistance. And here, Curry just completely getting doubled here because Luka's literally guarding nobody. And as Moody got the ball, Luka slowly roams back to Draymond, and Curry sets like an off-ball screen here for Clay, and Finney tries to shoot the gap, but finds himself completely lagging behind the play, and the Mavs defenders don't communicate well, which just leads to 2 free points by Clay for a dunk. And lastly here, Clay has the ball on the wing with an ISO, and as he's driving left, it looks like the entire Mavs defense is focused on stopping him, which leads to Curry getting the ball on the other wing. He pump fakes, relocates for the 3, and essentially ends the game and tells the Mavs night night. But that's all I have for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about my thoughts on the Warriors. Also, let me know if you guys have the Warriors making the finals or not, because if they do, this will be the 6th time in 8 years that the Golden State Warriors would make a finals appearance. That's pretty sick, man. That's pretty sick. So, but that's all I have for you guys today. Make sure you guys like the video, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell because it helps the YouTube channel a lot. So make sure you guys hit the notification bell to keep you guys posted as well. And for now, your boy Dream Hoops is out, man. Peace.